Hello everyone. Today's being my manga review of Halloween, the Halloween special. Sorry I couldn't do a video during that week. I had a vacation week, and my video camera, my video, excuse me, my camera on my phone was not working on videos actually that week. So I had to figure out a way. I finally got it working. I'm back here where I live, and I'm here to do the spoiler review for Uzumaki by Junji Ito, Spiral into Horror. This is, like I said, adult content. This is not what I really do, but we're gonna do some adult content stuff in the future probably. This is adult content. This is body horror. This is cosmic horror. A lot of stuff happens. So we'll get into this pretty much. So the first chapter pretty much is chapters are all linked pretty much, but they're all separate. They have like a standalone story, and then each chapter combines it pretty much. So yeah. So Kyrie and Suiche, mostly Kyrie. Kyrie basically is our main character. She's our main protagonist. Suiche is like the one he comes in, knows everything about it, or whatever. Did a great job doing it, and I love how they tell the story on this. So yeah, so basically I'm going to get to the meat and greet of this pretty much right here. So there's a spoiler review. If you have read this manga, there's a spoiler review. I'll give you a alert for that, so here we go. Anyway, I love this manga. So first of all, for this, I think this manga is a masterpiece of horror. This is a horror masterpiece. It's creepy, it's well done, it's body horror. The artwork is nightmarish. I love how he does it. I love the cosmic horror aspect of it, of a simple pattern turned into a nightmare pretty much. It's a very good job of doing it pretty much. All I gotta say here is that the one thing I think this manga really kicks into really is that survival, human survival, obsession, other stuff too. It goes into almost every human behavior, and then basically this pattern of the town consumes it. It obsessed, it consumes it. Whatever you have, fear, love, whatever you have, fear, love, whatever it is that has human behavior, it takes it and it goes a whole new level to it. So you want to be a spiral, you get turned into a spiral, just like Suiche's father turns into a spiral. You want to go crazy, you want to go this and that. There's many others think that. You want to be different. You want to be different. You get turned into a snail or worse. You want to survive. You got to eat the snails. You got to eat the snails to survive, or eat each hunter to survive. So it goes that direction with it of what this horrifying really done so far. Each chapter, like I said, is linked. It's all linked. It's all episodic until in the last few chapters. Like some of the silly chapters, some of the silly dumb chapters are horrifying later on in the book, and does a great job of doing it very much. All I gotta say here is that Kyrie and Suiche, where at the end, this is pretty much the end. At the end, pretty much the town has literally turned into a spiral. The whole home, the houses are all in a spiral pattern. Everyone's trapped. They can't get out, and some of them too turn to spirals. Like some of them have like this spiral, almost like a fetus. Almost like a fetus, but spiral-like creature, but it's human. It has a human head. Has a human head on it. Many others are trying to survive, trying to get out. They can't get out. Some want to stay. Said, you know what? I'd rather die. I'd rather stay here and die. Kyrie and Suiche tried to save people in town. They could not do it. Her mom and dad are gone. They're dead. Pretty much everyone else who is connected to our protagonists are gone. They're gone. All this is Kyrie and Suiche. They go into the middle now, where people say you cannot go in the middle. They go in the middle where the middle of the town is. They fall into a pit. They go into this pit, this spiraling like labyrinth pit. I love this artwork, what that looks. And we find out that everything inside is where all the people who fell into this or died or got funneled into it are all there. All of them are gone. All of them are dead. And then basically the sky is turned to spiral. The whole world pretty much around them. Only this town has literally turned into a cosmic horror spiral. And it does a great job of what it does really here is that, like I said, simple pattern makes it terrifying, but also the idea of it's gonna happen. When it's gonna happen, we don't know. It's pretty much like Judgment Day. That's basically what's going for, like a Judgment Day in the world scenario. Suiche's in the world's happening, end is near, Do you believe in him? Now you do believe in him. When's going to happen? Well, they try to stop it. They can't stop it. They realize there's no way you can stop it. They get inside the middle, and they realize that everything around them is all in spiral. Trees, the buildings, the people, the sky itself is like a spiral. So they're like trapped. And basically, Suiche and Kyrie get very intimate about this, and they get emotional about it. They said, it's over, we can't do anything about it. What can we do? And they both just grab each other, embrace, and they said, I love you. Basically, and they all turn it, and their arms wrap around all around each other. They're in the middle of the spiral, right in the middle of it, Middle of it, it turns into a spiral, and the next day, everything looks fine. But is it? No, it's not. It's not. It does not look fine at all. They're still trapped in the town. The town goes back to normal. And then one crazy guy who actually escaped somehow. And he was about to kill Suiche. By the time he's about to get there, the town literally, something from a town takes him. Outside the town. He runs away from the town. And then he looks back and sees his whole body turn into like a spiral. His eyes turn to a spiral. His face turns to a spiral. His whole body. Very graphic, very well done. And then the whole universe in front of him, we see it turn to a giant spiral. And he is like a fly. He's like a fly. That's gonna be like a mosquito going toward the light, going toward his bug bat. It's hard to explain. He goes toward it and he's gone. And the chapter ends. It's over. And that's how Uzumaki ends. And it ends basically, everyone's trapped. Everybody's trapped. And no one can get out. You can get out, you're dead. No matter what. And that was actually a prequel chapter. This actually was happened in the middle part of the book where the guy just left. The guy just left outside and he dies. And he just dies suddenly. And we find out how he died. And that's how he died. We thought he don't even survive. He don't want to get out of town. How you get out of town? Well, there's no way to get out of town. That's how it actually is. I love how they do it. Obsession, all this, in a trance. Everyone's in a trance. This whole spiral control. This whole thing about beauty in the spiral. This whole thing about obsession, love, hate, fear, just comedy sometimes, other stuff like that. All the human behaviors involved in this town. And what it does in this town is just does a great job of doing it. All I gotta say here is, read the book. You can watch the anime. The anime is like 4 episodes. You can watch the anime, but you're not gonna get the same treatment like the book does. The manga itself is beautifully done. It's a masterpiece of horror. It does a great job of doing it. The anime, I'll save the anime here, is the anime first couple of episodes are fine. They're okay. The last 2 episodes are complete miss. They skip a lot. Because they only do 4 episodes. They couldn't do 8 because of all the stuff going on. You can go to the history. I can't really talk much about it. But you can go to the history how what was going on during filming, what was going on in animation, what was going on with Junji Ito, many others as well. Junji Ito had a big part of this, and I would say this, the anime, good adaptation, a great adaptation of Junji Ito's work, but still did not work. It did not work at all. It completely misfired a lot, and it completely confused me a lot, because I'm going like, that's not how it, like I said, adaptation. Go what you got and see what you get. But all I gotta say is the manga is beautifully done. I love how to do it. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the artwork on here. Some of the artwork on here, most of them chapters. So here we go. And I'm gonna show you first. First thing first, the hair, where Kyrie's hair goes into a wild curl, and then Suiche basically saves her. There's like a competition on beauty. She thinks she wants to be like her. She does. She gets what she wants, and she dies. And then Kyrie gets saved by Suiche before the spiral of the hair consumes Suiche and consumes her as well. I love how they do that. It's silly, but it does a good job of like making it claustrophobic and what it does. So yeah, we go through this, and Jack in the Box, which is I think one of my favorites. This is creepy, so here we go. I think body horror. So if you're not into this, you can turn away. You don't have to watch this video, but here we go. So Jack in the Box, where there's a kid who basically pranks on Kyrie because he is secretly in love with her, and he wants her to like him. She does not like him. He actually gets killed. He actually gets killed in a car accident, and his body's inside the wheel pretty much. And then they open the coffin. That's what his body looks like now. Literally a jack in a box, jumping and attacking pretty much. That does a good job doing that pretty much. The snail story, pretty simple, actually pretty terrifying. The black house, the black white house, very well done. It's an anime, very well done. But overall, I have to say this without a doubt is the hospital. The hospital is probably one I cannot show a lot. A lot of nudity, a lot of blood, a lot of weird, creepy stuff. But overall, I really like the hospital scene a lot. The hospital chapter or the arc is beautifully done. They do a great job of doing it. Everybody's in a trance in the hospital. All the patients have gone insane. All the dead patients, the children, the children, all that. So I can show you this. I can show you this, or what it looks like. That's what I can show you. There's all I can really show you. I can't show you the next panel because the next page is gruesome. I'll say that. It's pretty gruesome. The hurricane, the storm, the houses, everyone going crazy, everyone trying to survive, the actual survival, starvation, excuse me, can't say that. That's in here as well. This is a really cool spread. His spread work is amazing. This is what the town looks like now. After all the houses are in like a spiral shape, a pattern shape. I love how it looks. And then we get into the labyrinth. And we get into the staircase. You have to go inside the middle of the spiral, the middle of the town, and this is what it looks like now. Just a spiral staircase pretty much. Going all the way down to the middle of the town. And this is how it looks like. Just amazing spread work. If you have not read this manga, I recommend just read it first. Don't read the whole thing. If you're into cosmic horror, body horror, this is for you. If you're not into this, don't read this. So yeah, this is where everyone goes crazy. Everybody goes crazy right now. On the universe, the telescope, where they see something crazy. And this is when, in the middle part of the chapter, as you see, this guy goes crazy, tries to kill Sweet Jane, Kyrie, mostly Kyrie actually. He goes after Kyrie. And then the galaxy itself sees it happening. You can see the sky. It's not normal at all. It turns into like this really cosmic spiral. And then he is embraced. He's in a trance. And his whole body turns into this. And it's over. That's how it ends. They're trapped. They can't get out, and that's the only way you can. Even you get out of this town, this is what happens to you. Or you do something that non-human behavior does, like murder. Murder is outlawed pretty much. There's killing in here, and murder is outlawed. What happens? This guy he gets what he gets, and does a good job of doing it, and makes you realize that this is not your average manga. It's a horror manga. Horror mangas are all different. They're all different kind of things. More like horror anime. There's ways you can do it. They did a great job of doing it. Like I said, if you're a big fan of cosmic horror, HP Lovecraftian like stuff, you're into that kind of stuff, this is for you. I recommend it. If you're an anthology story, this is for you. So yeah. Anyway, I love Junji Ito. If you like Junji Ito, you'll love Uzumaki. You'll love it. If you watch the anime, you didn't like the anime, give the manga a shot. I say give it a chance and see what you think of it. If you love the anime, like I said, if you love the anime, you'll love this. You love it way more. If you don't like the anime, you like how it ended, like I did, like how it ended, read this. It's thick, but man, it does go off a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff does happen, and it does a great job of doing it. I really enjoyed what they did. So yeah, anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoy my review of Uzumaki by Junji Ito. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Have a great day and goodbye.